Good day. This is a special edition of Verbal Pic Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Welcome to an answer of an age-old problem that was forged out of American racism. I want you to walk with me with a group that's called the Not Fucking Around Coalition, also known as the NFAC. Verbal Pic Radio, along with A-Tone Productions, took a ride to Lafayette, Louisiana to cover the NFAC and those that support the group's mission as a means to stop the killing of black people by the hands of hate. Let us take a look. Upon arrival at the location of the gun formation, I saw the look on the soldier's face, and it was a look like this could be my last day on earth. And I realized they were not fucking around. Come up a little. Welcome to Verbal Pic Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. I'm here live with A-Tone Productions, and we're at the NFAC gun formation right here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're going to keep you posted on all the details of what's going on, and there's supposed to be an apology from the governor, and if that happens, we'll let you know and inform you, and also get ready for our one-on-one with the leader, Grandmaster J of the NFAC, coming up right in the moment. Verbal Pic Radio, A-Tone Productions. They getting ready for formation. Getting ready to march live right here in Lafayette, Louisiana. NFAC. You live right here with Verbal Pic Radio, A-Tone Productions. He's showing a symbol of unity. New Black Panther Party, NFAC. We're out here to keep you posted and informed of what's actually going on. So definitely, man, when you get your news, when you get your information, make sure you stay tuned to Verbal Pic Radio live, coming direct out of H-Town. Definitely. A wonderful event. As a crowd gathered on Park Sansuchi, some with the power of weapons, others with the power of speech.
Have you ever been walking from your school and got harassed by police? I have.
Verbal Pic Radio, look, I want to read to you all what's actually taking place today and why we're down here, right? It says the demonstration comes in response to a threat made by Republican Higgins regarding protests in Lafayette following the death of Trayford Pellerin, a 31-year-old black man who was fatally shot by Lafayette police responding to a reported disturbance involving a man with a knife at a North Lafayette gas station August 21st. And so apparently Higgins of Lafayette was basically saying he didn't want any protests dealing with the death of Mr. Pellerin. But the NFAC said, no, we coming down here. Matter of fact, Higgins, you owe them an apology for even threatening and making a statement such as the one that was made. So we out here live bringing you information about it, because as you know, Verbal Pic Radio, A-Tone Productions, we always on the scene.
It wouldn't even be none of that bullshit about coming out the house, we just want to talk to you. It wouldn't be none of that. You would come with your guns, armed, yelling at me, telling me what to do, and if I don't do it, then what is going to happen after that?
Boom, boom.
So end of the day, let's not forget the agenda.
Welcome to Verbal Pic Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'm out here live with my sister Taz, putting it down. As you can see,
peace and love,
strapped and ready. You know what I'm saying?
That's just a few of my toys. Can't bring everything all at once, you know.
Come on. So what made you come out and participate today?
Well, here, if you want to follow me, you can catch a glimpse of Trayford. Come on with us. Blue Cliff College with Trayford, we share the same passion. He went to Blue Cliff College. He had a passion for barbering, and I'm a cosmetologist. We was going to school at the same time. I was going out, he was just getting in. But I gave him the nickname Teddy because of his personality. He was humble, he was sweet, caring, and loving. And to me, that's a representative of a teddy bear.
His character.
Right. So I also do a little spirit work, you know, and so I brought him to resonate with his spirit. He has taken part of in his own funeral. He has brought comfort to many of his family members and friends. I also started a community service group called Shining Stars because the motto at Blue Cliff College when we went there, I was the student leader, and I came to the conclusion that, you know, if I tell them, hey, motivation, reach for the stars. Star, S-T-A-R, success trends above reality. That's what that means. And so with that being said, you know, we're going to be out here celebrating him. We're going to be out here letting him know that he and his spirit is still here. Different people came into contact with him. He has his own personality, his own thing going on. So this is a representative of him.
Well, we honor you, Brother Trayford, on this day. People are out here. We feel your energy, your presence, but we won't let this stand because that melanin that we have, it communicates with each other and it calls us to come out, and we putting an end to all of it.
Yes.
And I want to see if the representative Higgins is going to show and give the apology in which he said, but somebody told me that don't wait for it. I don't know, but we are here. And a lot of other people are here, and we're not taking no more. And I appreciate you, Sister Taz.
Indeed, thank you for being here to know and put Trayford's story out. You know, it's a blessing to be able to let him be who he is, and that's why I kind of, instead of, you know, carrying him around like I normally do, I put him in his own chair. He's his own person. I don't want to always be the person behind him, you know. So he stands on his own. He stands firm. And we back here as a symbolism that we are back here in support of him.
Come on, and we thank you for giving us that side of Trayford, so where people can be familiar with him and understand who he was as a person, because they always try to paint a picture about us and try to change the narrative. And we need more people to stand up as a character witness and say, no, this is not who that brother was. This brother was this, because I personally know him. And we trust you. We don't trust y'all, but we trust you. That's right. Thanks, Sister Taz.
Indeed, peace and love.
If it weren't for the trials we've been through, I'd never have the courage to come back to you. We're all entitled to make a mistake. We got to prepare for some heartbreak. I was earning my man while I was learning my man. Something you young girls might not understand. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. There was an old.
That's a problem. Because at the end of the day, you're not here to speak for me. You're here to advocate for your people. On the behalf of your people. Keep them niggas in line. Make sure them niggas don't do nothing that we don't want them to do. Make sure them niggas don't get money. Make sure that them niggas don't own houses. Make sure that they don't have bank accounts. Make sure that they don't have jobs. Make sure that they are not legal to carry. Make sure that they don't have insurance. Make sure that they don't have a license. Make sure... Y'all get the picture now? If you get the picture, say amen.
There's not been one law made to protect black people. In fact, the first thing that needs to change is the Constitution. There needs to be a Constitution amendment because it says we are 3/5 human. Did y'all know that hasn't changed? And then it also, the Supreme Court still says that under Dred Scott, that the black man has no right that the white man has to respect. That hasn't changed. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Louisiana still has pig law? Look it up. and black codes. This is why we get no justice. The elder right here says clan justice. I remember when we was here in 2012, I think, for Donisha Harris. Nobody's been convicted. And then this pig that killed Ronald Green, he's gone, but the whole administration covered it up. That's right. The Louisiana State Police are criminals in a criminal murder cover-up. 17 months. They had the tape. The tape says we. 17 months they covered it up. It's been a cover-up of murder. This is ethnic cleansing and genocide. We got the right to talk. We got the right to protect ourselves. And we ain't gonna be moved by no house niggas. That's right. That's right. Or no rednecks. That's right. We're not playing that. If you fuck black people, throw your fist in there and say black power. Black power. Black power. That's what I'm talking about. My people all over Texas, thousands of years, we are the indigenous. And the only reason why my people is in Texas and California is because my great-grandmother got dragged by the Klan in Monroe. And this same racist shit been going on. And we're not here to play a politic. We're here for justice for Trayford Pellerin. Black power. Say justice for Trayford Pellerin. I can't hear y'all say justice for Trayford Pellerin. Now. Say justice for Ronald Green. Justice for Ronald Green. Justice for Alton Sterling. Just for all the victims of police brutality. Breonna Taylor. George Floyd. Sergeant Bland. Trayvon Martin. We'll be here till tomorrow because you know what? In the last 10 years, it's been 4,500 killings of black people. 10 years, it's been 4,500. Those numbers are larger than the Iraq war. Though it's a war going on. What is happening is ethnic cleansing and genocide. Protect our people. Protect our people. Stand up. Get your guns. Stop playing. This ain't no joke. Register to vote, but you need to do one better. You need to put some people out that's got some balls and some tits. That's gonna change this thing. We need to get. I'm from New Orleans, and you gotta get the laws changed. Seriously. And you can recall every last person that's in office right now. You can do one big recall petition. And everybody that ain't did nothing, get them out of there. I don't care if you got to do it on November the 6th after the vote. After the vote, you still got rights. You can still organize. How the hell you gonna say, y'all can vote over here, march over here, but you can't march over there? We not your goddamn slave, Josh Guillory. Watch out, we got Klan in the middle. If you're not Klan, raise your fist and say black power. Black power. We got some enemies amongst us. They not black power. Raise your fist and have you with this and say black power. See, we got some 3% behind us now, black power. But you know what? Fuck them. Black power. I'm sorry about that, kids. We ain't scared of y'all. Y'all got us bent. Yeah, we here for justice for our people. We here to stand solid. We ain't scared of y'all. We are not our ancestors. We are who our ancestors prayed for. Black power.
Life of a soldier. Life of a soldier. Life of a soldier.
Suddenly I heard formation, formation, as the soldiers lined up, ready to ascend on Park Sansuchi with gun and arm.
In Chi-Town, cause shots gonna be fired around. That chance song was cool, but I can't slide around.
We work like a motherfucker right now. So that's why we here, y'all. I want everybody to know that, and y'all make sure y'all spread the word. I'm here to speak for my brothers. I'm advocating for the brothers who 2 times convicted, who feel like their rights have been taken away.
I'd rather die on my feet than to continue to live on my knees. Amen. I'm red blue zone. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
We die, not me. We die.
Yeah.
Y'all scared?
No.
Y'all scared?
No.
Never scared. Never scared.
Having the courage
privilege to be out here with us. Thank you for sharing with us your son, Miss Michelle. Thank you, Aunt Ethel and Miss Choicey.
It is so difficult as an attorney to go into the living room like the Pellerins and they ask the question, why and how this happened. And to not be able to give them answers. That is a hard pill to swallow when your government has the answers that this family is looking for.
Shame on every leader of every church on the north side of town, right now, this day, who is not here in support of their flock, but more than happy to take your flock's money on Sundays.
That's right.
Your churches are pretty, your cars are nice, but your flock is dying and suffering, they're starving. The north side of Lafayette, we hungry too. We want to eat too.
Come on.
We are tired of even the city council, the parish council, our mayor, ignoring the needs of the north side of Lafayette. Because you continuously ignored our needs, ignored our voices, ignored our pleas about what was going on the north side of town with the Lafayette Police Department. Our brother Trayford Pellerin was murdered.
Let me tell y'all something. I watched the video. Them crackers already knew they was gonna kill him.
Yeah, they knew they.
They already knew that. You know what I'm saying? This is military police. Them crackers talk to one another without even speaking. They got codes that they use. They're around one another all the time. They let him get to that store. They knew he was going in that store. And they killed him. They killed him.
Come on.
Like you done killed so many others that we done watched, we done heard, we looked and watched and heard, but we didn't come forth.
Big church about.
But this is a blessing. This is a blessed day. Because I see something on my grounds that I've been waiting to see.
Oh yeah.
Black power.
And that's my people stand.
Right.
That's all right, brother.
Lafayette people, black people, all people together standing. Huh?
I'm sorry about them, sir.
Before New Orleans, before Baton Rouge, before Shreveport, before the bigger cities in Louisiana, Lafayette stood with the rest of the world in protest.
That's right.
In protest.
That's right.
You can't tell me nothing about the soldiers here. I came up here in these streets, slanging and banging. I'm from these streets. You understand? The original Panthers are here.
Black power.
The new Black Panther Party is here. The People's Party is here. Republic of New Africa is here. Huh? We got the Pan-Africanists. We got the Nat Turner churches out here. Standing and rising. That's what we need, unity. Unity. If you cannot respect the next black man and black woman next to you, then we don't need you here. You understand? So we here. I'm saying you got many groups here. Get with them. train up. They kept the guns from us, and I respect that. Mothers were scared. Mothers don't want their children with guns.
You got them now.
You know what I'm saying? But them children, them cracker children, you know what I'm saying, shooting better than their parents.
Well.
You know what I'm saying? And when you put a gun in your hand, to me you ain't no child no more.
No.
Big boy getting
Teach Raheem.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to stay together, be together, fight together, raise our voices together.
That's right.
Stay together. We can change this. We say fuck progress.
We want change.
Progress is technology.
That's right.
We don't want them in our neighborhood no more.
I'm gonna say that again. Progress is technology. Oh, it's not so bad. It's better than it was. We want change. That's what revolution means.
We want change.
Revolution means change. Change or else. And so I love all of y'all, man. I appreciate everybody coming out. Go back home and break bread with the ones who didn't come. Put it on their mind. Have some serious talk. Go home and sit with your families. Have some serious talk. Start training the children and start knowing how to practice security around the house. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. I heard you say it sad, but it's real. This is what we faced with. And if we don't deal with the reality and the obvious of what's going on, this shit gonna keep happening. It's the obvious we dealing with here. Shit ain't changed. They still doing the same shit, passing it down from generation to generation. We've been dealing with the devil all our motherfucking life. When we look at somebody, you can't fucking lie to us. We feel that shit. That's the upper hand that we have over them. When you smiling with us, trying to pat us on the shoulder with that little soft ass voice, thinking you fooling us, and you fucking coons too. You niggas that's selling out. Your time is coming. Your time is coming, man, for selling your fucking people out. Your time is coming. The real is standing. The real is starting to meet. You know what I'm saying? So go back home and have some serious talk.
Listen.
Black power. Black power.
We're not taking that one more second. Right now. And look, listen. So for every last elder that's out here, I respect y'all. But I have to say, fuck progress. We want change. We're not taking that shit no more. Listen. So look, to all the elders, all these guns that's out here, today, I'm letting y'all know that's to protect y'all. That's to protect us. Because they trade their whips for guns. And we tired of that. Look, listen. This is for every thug. I represent the thug. I'm a thug. You don't like to call us some thugs. I'm a thug then. That's why I'm right here. Because I'm tired of that where everybody saying that every day. Look, he a thug. He this, he that. No, I'm a thug. But guess what? I run two businesses that I
our own children. I ain't gotta send my child on school. My grandchildren not to school. You know why? Because we gonna teach them.
That's right.
We gonna teach them.
Police on self.
I'm not gonna put them in your hands for you to teach them how you wanna teach them. Hey, y'all listen, y'all. Listen. This pandemic, it probably killed a lot of us off, y'all. But listen, y'all. That was for us.
That's right.
They can't go to school no more, y'all. Y'all know why? God took them out of them schools.
That's right.
That's not for us, y'all.
No, they're about to put good in school.
And listen, and guess what? Guess what? If anybody could take me to jail right now for not sending my grandchildren to school, take me right now because they're not going.
Fuck you.
And listen. I got a 5-year-old granddaughter right now. Gonna come out right here and tell y'all her business plan. At 5 years old. Black power. Every day when I wake up, I don't have to say I'm black and I'm proud. You know why? Because I show it every day of my life. Every day of my life. And listen. That's not just me. That's my wife, my grandchildren, and everybody that I'm surrounded with.
That's right.
Everybody, listen. Everybody that called me can get the business of a strong black person.
Yes, sir.
Y'all listen. We gotta save us.
That part.
We waiting on people to save us that never been through what we've been through.
Oh, did.
How you gonna save me and you ain't never been black?
Not a day in their life.
How you gonna save me and you ain't never been on any side of the gun? How you gonna save me?
I'm gonna save you, my brother.
I believe that, my brother.
Amen.
Y'all listen, y'all. Listen. It is time for us to wake up. If not now, when? Listen. I've been speaking on unity for the last 15 years.
Say it again, Mr. Chris.
I've been speaking on unity for the last 15 years. And look, I'm right here, right now, telling y'all, I don't care about no color. If your heart right and you're gonna treat us equal, come on, let's do it. But listen, if you mess around and think that we our ancestors and love and respect our ancestors, do not hit me with no whip. If you try to shoot me, I'll shoot you. Hey, y'all, listen.
It ain't about to happen no more.
Hey,
enough is enough.
Trick me once. It's okay, I take it. Trick me twice.
Come on. That's all on me.
That's all on me.
Yeah.
That third time, you're in trouble. Okay, now, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen. Brother Raheem said, we got to go home. And we got to break bread with our people.
Amen.
We go home, break bread with our people. And listen, y'all, listen. Y'all can go to my page. Listen. I give my people the business.
Come on, man.
I want to see y'all make it.
Come on, man.
Look, let me tell y'all right now. Listen. If all of us right here had a business, and one of us fell, each one of us could give that person $500.
Come on.
And that person is on again.
Hey, back in
Lafayette, Louisiana is not with that stuff no more where we stroke alive.
No.
I'm tired of that, man.
Come on, man. I'm tired.
I'm tired of that, man.
We should all be tired.
It's time for us to come together, man.
Amen.
Let me tell you what this is.
Come on.
Do your history.
Come on.
J. Edgar Hoover taught y'all that America's worst nightmare is Negro unity. But today, you got a fucking nightmare on your hands. Today, across America, you got a nightmare on your head. Men lie. Women lie. Numbers don't. We are peaceful people.
Very peaceful.
But I'd be damned if we don't outnumber you. And I want to thank America.
Come on.
You the historian of all of these youngsters.
Come on.
Thank you for dropping all them guns in our neighborhood. Because you got a fucking problem now. Now what we ain't gonna do, we live by a creed.
Come on, man.
Don't start no shit, won't be no.
Straight facts.
You feel what I'm saying? What I love is the fact that these youngsters, they done took their place This is the greatest generation that has ever been made. You youngsters are the greatest because you have an attribute about you. You are fearless. Some of us gonna have to go to jail. Some of us old motherfuckers gonna have to die. But I don't give a fuck no more because you ain't finna keep doing what you did to Trey. You ain't gonna do it to Sandra Bland. You ain't gonna do it to my partner George Floyd. If you do, bitch, you gon' have a problem.
On this here day, that Lafayette, Louisiana has stood up and the world has seen us. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Folks, stop saying this like you at Kitchen, Soraya, Carmen. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Put that fist in the air and say we done dying. 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 Folks, we out here.
I wonder what the soldiers were thinking in their mind as they prepared to march into hostile territory.
But, you know, either
be on the news.
Yeah, see, I like meat.
As the leader of the NFAC approaches this historical moment, the soldiers and the crowd are one.
Where's the bull?
Alabama!
NFAC. Let's take a walk.
The leader just said in that let's take a
Directly behind the one in front of you.
Back, girl. Step up, step up. Line is falling off, bro. Step up,
I see you gonna get your bag and breathe.
They focused, everybody out here not going first. Tighten it up, get in your line. One behind the other. Too much talk.
Y'all got snipers and shit?
Snipers were spotted, the ranks assumed their cover position.
Right above that arrow bank, you see him right there? You see him? Oh, wow.
They proceeded to walk towards Park San Suu Kyi.
got straggler. Bring it.
We going for the accident. We gotta hear what they gonna say. Come on, Dad. I'm sorry, baby. I know. It's all good. My cousin done
Alright, look. Build it. As soon as you walk, I'll show you. Forward, march! Oh!
But that these sniper up there?
Yeah, and they ain't supposed to have nobody. Way up there by the bank, see?
We got him.
We got him. Nobody's supposed to be there. He's way up there.
Turn up, turn up. Rooftop windows.
Yeah, we gotta watch the drones too.
As drones flew overhead, no one showed signs of fear and no one broke ranks.
I have the mic right here, man. Right here. I'm on this side. Yes, sir.
Yo, watch Trey. Yo, watch Trey. Yo, watch Trey. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I'm right here. It's about him.
Mic check one.
He's so serious.
Mic check two. Mic check three. Your mic breaking up, bro. I can't have that. No, we good. He need to move his transmitter, bro. Your transmitter. Move your transmitter, bro. That's why it's cutting off on me, okay? Remember, I'm a DJ too, okay? All right. Lafayette.
Hey!
Bro, come on, bro. You gotta work with my own mic, bro. You gotta be better than that, bro. This is what I told y'all. I don't do this nowhere. You get this shit together.
Right.
You had all day know we was coming. And if you gave me that broke mic, give me that one you got right there laying on the ground.
They've been watching you since last week.
I came too far for this.
You've been on the news around here since last week. Where they come from? They come all over.
NFAC, where you at? Make some ancestors. You got me, bro? Am I good?
What?
Marginalized, lied on, copied off of, and handed a raw fucking deal for almost 250 years in this country. Somebody said they wanted to make America great again. Nah. What they meant by make America great was when it was great for them but fucked up for you. I can't remember a time in this country when it was great for us. Let me see, was it great during slavery? Hell no. Was it great during Reconstruction? Hell no, they burnt all our shit down. Was it great during Jim Crow? Nah, we couldn't even come in the front door. Was it great during the 70s when we started to get our shit together? Nah, because then they hit us in the 80s with crap. Maybe it was in the 90s when everything was great because they figured out how they could make money off our rap music and turned it into some negative shit that brainwashes our kids now, and some of y'all ain't got no goddamn morals because you programmed by the music that's not controlled by us. Maybe it happened in 2000 after 9/11 and they snatched all our goddamn liberties and now they tell you when to go to bed, when to wake up, what you can and can't do. Maybe it was then. No, it wasn't then either. Maybe it was shit it never was. It ain't never been great for black people in this country. Stop telling us that goddamn lie. And don't act like it happened so long ago. It was only 156 years ago. That's 2 lifetimes. You can't fix 400 years of fucking people over in 150 years. They tell me that people ain't got no job. They've lost their jobs because of the quarantine. That's interesting. We work for free. We work for free for 246 years. We should get a job, not have to look for one. Every black person should be given a job. Why? Because you work for free for so fucking long. Let us work now and pay us. Then we talk about the ones that say, well, you know, we helped build this place. You didn't help build shit. You were enslaved. There's a difference. When I help build something, I benefit from it equally. But when you beat me, rape my women and my men, scatter us around, destroy my culture, and then brainwash us after you erased everything we knew about ourselves. And anytime we try to stand up and arm ourselves, anytime we try to get organized, y'all to know something. Black people, we were created for you, by you, to protect you, to police you, to educate you on firearms, and to educate you on when you can carry a weapon like this in the face of the police and they can't do a damn thing about it. People always say, well, y'all ain't fired a shot yet because ain't nobody ever shot at us. No, y'all missed that shit, went right over your head. No one has ever attempted to attack the NFAC. And I don't give a shit what they say. It still ain't happened. So, when the good congressman said he would kill me and drop 10 of my peoples, make my mama cry. Mama called me, y'all. My mama said, they said they gonna kill you, baby. I said, Mama, she said, go knock them out. To have a sitting U.S. congressman say that about armed, legally armed U.S. citizens practicing their constitutional rights. I could not believe that a person from the government said that about a citizen of the same government. So y'all know we pull up. When we here,
Where that governor at now? Where he at though?
Apologize, bitch.
Where he at though? For real. You know, sir. All it took was a conversation. Call it.
You want to get up here?
Where you at now? The people looking for you, bro. The people looking for you. Double love Congressman.
okay.
Yeah,
I guess that was bullshit too. Okay, no problem. We good. But we came down here today to stand with y'all in solidarity. We came down here because everybody got a big sister that come look out for them. Y'all need to consider us your big brothers and your big sisters. You can listen to these other people try to scare you all you want. But I will tell you this. NFAC, I want you to stand down. Do not engage weak-minded people. And I mean that shit. You can let your emotions get the best of if you want to, but everybody knows over here, I'm facts over what? I'm facts over what? Fuck your feelings don't mean nothing to us. We deal in facts. We came to stand in solidarity with the NAACP and all the other activist groups that are out here, because it seems like any other time y'all try to protest, they want to do stuff to you. They want to tear gas you and hit you over the head. Isn't it strange that when we come out, that doesn't happen? Nobody gets tear gas, nobody gets knocked over the head. I wonder why. You know why? Because you always look at power with power. Power respects power. And you all have the right to exercise the same power that we're exercising up here. You can organize yourselves. You can arm yourselves. And you can tell them, I have a right to carry this weapon. And nobody's going to take it from us. So we came down here because we family. All of us. And what they do to you, they doing to us. And don't think that we're going to leave. Oh, no. We like it here. We really do. Matter of fact, they took me to the restaurant last night, y'all. Nah, it was the fiery crab joint. It was the fiery. See, look at them. You know about that? Yeah. Well, anyway, it was delicious. But what we really want to do with y'all is make ourselves available. The NFAC doesn't just carry guns around. Bro, you got to get the mic right unless you're working for the congressman. Or Instagram. Right now, we breaking the internet. Y'all know that, right? We breaking there, everybody, they don't cut shit off, shit failing. Why? Because black people exercising black power. Black power. Y'all saying it like you never heard that before. Maybe you've been too scared. Maybe you want to say it for everybody that's been shot and died, or at the hands of the police, or somebody's been racially transgressed against. When I ask you this time, you should put your fist in the air, not because it's cute, but because you mean it. Black power! Black power! Now make some ancestral noise out this motherfucker. Now, I want to talk real quick, because I've seen a few of them out here. White people. I see a couple over here. They not mad. Leave them people alone. Don't do that. They not mad. The ones that's mad ain't here. The ones that's mad talk shit on the internet but never show up. The ones that's mad make threats but they never follow through on. The ones that's mad talk about we all got to get together to go down there because the black people doing something and only a handful show up. You see, they good at talking shit. But we ain't the ones that talk that shit too bad. At the end of the day, everybody up here has fought for this country or worn the uniform, own houses, got good daytime jobs. But they sick of the bullshit, just like we are. Just like you are. So we got to do one or two things, y'all. We all got to either get together once and for all. In spite of our differences. I don't care listen, who your mama, who your daddy was, or you know, what side of town you come from, or what set you claim, or none of that bullshit. We don't care about that. Just be black first. Everything else comes after that. Just be black. NFAC, put your guns in the air. I want y'all to look around. Put your guns in the goddamn air. I want you to look around. Every last one of these people is your brothers and sisters. And if we can arm ourselves like this and come down here from out of state, y'all can do the same thing right here and back these motherfuckers up. NFAC, put your guns down. Now, since we've been here in your lovely city, again, I'd like to thank the NAACP, Ms. Broussard, You've done a fantastic job at putting this whole thing together to get us to come down here. My man, Verone Thomas, you've done a fantastic job. Also, hey, Verone, where you at? Come up here. This is the guy this y'all guy from the neck of the woods that put this together. I want y'all to give his brother a hand. He was the one that got on the phone, called me up after we left Louisville and said, you need to come down to Lafayette. It's bad down here, bro. It's real bad. And I'm gonna be honest. Can I be transparent? Can I let y'all in on a secret? Just us. Just us. Don't tell nobody, all right? Y'all good? We good? This is the first city that we've come to where we ran into all kind of little problems that we never had. Yeah. They smiled in our face, then they turned around and stabbed us right in our goddamn back. Because they thought that we was gonna say, nah, we ain't coming. But every time they told us something, we said, okay. We still coming. Even when they told us, well, you can't do this if you don't get a permit, we said, okay. We still coming. Even when the senator or the congressman came and gave me that fake ass apology, we still came. The point I'm making to you is y'all got to stop letting them tell you shit. Do what you came to do. Don't let somebody scare you when they've never done anything. They've been threatening us since we went to Stone Mountain and they ain't made a move yet. You ever heard the saying, you can't bust a grape in a fruit fight? Every time I call these people out to stop threatening us when we come in peace, we've never broken anything, we've never shot anybody, we've never been arrested, we ain't broke a motherfucking law. But they think of us as a threat. But when the white militia come through, when the KKK want to march, they act like they came from heaven. I hate to be the one to break the news to a lot of y'all. I hate to get deep on you, but a lot of y'all know where I'm going with this. His chosen people, the elect, those of us 400 years is up. And if you won't move, he gonna move you. So we going one way or the other. You either going with us or you going with us. So we came down here today to hang out with you, encourage you, and I know they're having a voter drive over here, but I gotta bring something up real quick. Look, y'all. It does you no good to register to vote if you don't vote. Even if it ain't shit worth voting for, still have the ability to vote. Now I'm gonna give you something that they're not gonna tell you. You shouldn't vote for anyone who does not agree to a list of demands for your race. I don't mean get up there and make me empty promises. I mean all y'all get together and agree that these are the top 5 things concerning us. And anybody that wants our political influence or wants our vote or wants our money, you got to agree to this shit. You got to do it. So if you think that police brutality is a problem for all black America, whichever candidate doesn't say I'm gonna try, says I'm gonna do it. That's who you should vote for. And right now, black people, you haven't put together that list yet. So how can y'all say who you gonna vote for? Why am I telling you to vote for some people that ain't gonna do shit for you? I know y'all don't understand this. Some people look, what the fuck does he mean? Look, listen. Right now, if I ask every last one of y'all to email me what you thought was the top 5 problems of the black race, I get a bunch of emails. And if I went through all of those emails, I could pick out what keeps coming up over and over again. Some of y'all gonna say the same thing. Some of y'all, well, maybe 1 or 2 of y'all will say some odd shit like bring back 8-track tapes, but that's not what we talking about. But everybody will agree that education is a problem. Everybody will agree that the redistribution of wealth is a problem. Everybody will agree that the judicial system is set against us and needs to be rebuilt. Everybody will agree that the policing system that grew out of the slave trade needs to go away and we need a different model. You see, that's what we all need to agree on. But before you vote for somebody, they got to come sit in front of the black community, the black nation, and say, I'll do all of that for you. Just put me in office. And then if you put them in office and they don't do it, we do it old school. You go up in there and get their ass out of office. Physically. They didn't agree and shit, okay? So they wanted me to encourage y'all to vote. But I'm telling you, yes, do register to vote, but don't vote for nobody who won't do nothing for you. Y'all figure that out? We good? Don't tell nobody I told y'all that shit, right? Okay, cool. Now, I want to talk a little bit about two people. One of those I mentioned already, but there's a name that comes to my mind, Pellerin. Y'all act like y'all don't know who that is. Y'all ain't make no noise for this man that was shot down by the police simply because he tried to walk into a convenience store. That could have been you, or you. So I'm going to say it again. Pellerin. To the law enforcement that's out here, let me talk to you a second. You say you got a hard job, but your job wouldn't be that hard if you treated us like human beings. Your job wouldn't be that hard if you treated us like U.S. citizens and not enemy combat zone. Your job wouldn't be that hard if you let us police ourselves. Your job wouldn't be that hard if you stop killing us first and then trying to answer questions second. De-escalate like you do everybody else. Now I'm looking around the crowd. I see a lot of people with guns. But I see something else. I see it in the face of this little girl right here, the sister right here, the brother right there, brother with his hand in the air over there, even the white guy right there that's nodding at me. You know what I see? I see hope. I see people who got some hope now. Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And then if you look up here, it's like the whole goddamn kennel done got guns. And we loose. So we came there to tell you we love you. We do. You know I love you. I tell you that all the time. Y'all don't love me. Y'all ain't made no noise. I say I love you. See, this is the kind of relationship I'm in. See how they treat me? See how they do it? To the young black men out there, I'll talk to y'all for a second too. Brothers, everybody grows up, but everybody doesn't grow into a man. If you're not willing to die to protect these women and these children, then you need to go back to your mama's house. And I'm telling you the truth. Sisters, or you don't get off either. There's a big difference between being a female and being a woman. The same way there's a big difference between being a woman and being a lady. And a black woman who's a black lady is the definition of a queen. There can be no queen without a king. And there can be no king without a kingdom. So y'all stop handing out titles that people are not worthy to walk in. Because if you're going to call yourself king, you got to stand for these people out here right now. After we gone, brothers, you got to step into your kingship. And instead of picking up the phone and always recording something, jump your ass in there. As long as the police are doing their job, you let them do their job. But when it ain't their job no more, I gotta tell you, this shit in America is not gonna stop until we stop it. Now let me say this, and I know y'all don't want to hear this. Nobody is going to respect a race of people who who don't respect themselves. You decide you want to kill another black person because they got you wrong, but you won't do that shit to nobody else. You won't do it to the police. You won't do it to white people. You won't do it to anybody, but you'll do it to your own real quick. Don't you know that that's a, look, sister. I want you to, don't do that with me. I'm not that motherfucker, okay? I'm feeling you too, but I'm talking to I'm in a love affair right now. And you trying to be my side piece. All right, we'll be getting down, okay? Okay, See, that's a sister. She ain't scared to speak. Y'all all gotta be like that. You gotta speak the power. And then you gotta let them know that at some point the talking stops. When a person stops talking, they're the most dangerous person in the world. That's why the NFAC don't talk. Y'all done did all the talking for us. That's why the NFAC don't chant and sing. Y'all have chanted and sung enough for us. What you haven't done, and I thought y'all would have learned this after I went down to Brunswick, Georgia for Ahmaud Arbery. I thought y'all would have picked it up when they threatened to kill black people on July the 4th. So we went up to Stone Mountain to see who they wanted to kill, and they weren't there. We thought y'all would have picked it up when we pulled up in Louisville for Breonna Taylor. And then came back and cost them $165 million, plus another $13.5 million they lost in the casinos. We thought y'all would have figured it out. You still ain't figured it out, so let me help you out. Look at us. When you protest, this is what you should look like from now on. Stop bringing signs to a gunfight. Stop singing to your killers. Cut that shit short today. Organize yourselves. Be smart about yourselves. And remember this. As long, and I hate to quote Malcolm, but be courteous. Be professional. But if they put their hands on you, or you see them putting their hands on you, don't drive by and take pictures. Send their ass to the morgue or to the hospital. Mainstream media don't want to show what's happening out here right now. How many of y'all follow me on Instagram? Raise your hand. Put your hands down. They shut my account down today. Because they knew I was coming to see y'all. They shut it down. They don't shut everything down. Because they don't want the truth getting out. So we could have been anywhere in the world, but we chose to come down here to be with y'all. Because we know that y'all need to see us. And the people that's fucking with you need to see us too. Oh, they big scared. Hey, come on, man. Let me get it together, bro. Get it together. Then they done raided the hotel we was in. Pulled up on me while I was at the Fiery Crab last. I want y'all to understand something. It doesn't bother me. They do it. Not because we have guns. Let me try this. Oh, this one nicer. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah. I sound like I'm on a, yeah. Somebody about to win these tickets from me. On the cruise. The point I'm making is real simple. When you arm yourselves, Thomas Jefferson said you go from being a subject to a citizen quickly. We got the subject in custody, but these are armed citizens. Because you respect a citizen, but you prosecute a subject. You all are treated as subjects of a crown that you're no longer under. And because you keep playing the game, they keep putting you in the game. I need to inspire somebody out here today that if you don't take anything else from what I'm telling you, I'm not doing anything that you can't do. I just got to the point where I said I'm sick of this shit and I'm gonna do something about it. And for anybody that thinks that all these people popped up out of nowhere, don't forget, I started doing this shit by myself. And then I found out there's people that felt just like y'all that wanted to get in on the action. NFAC, where you at? And this is just the ones I brought. So I want y'all to understand we with you. We family. If y'all want to join the NFAC and start a chapter right here in Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Matter of fact, Sleep for the Rich, where you at? Sleep for the Rich, where you at? Sleep for the Rich, where you at?
Wake up!
Sleep for the Rich, get your ass up here.
Told you get out.
Y'all know who Sleep for the Rich is? Sleep is for the Rich is a young black man that walked up on the white supremacists in Shreveport. Young brothers got sick of the bullshit. I recognize them brothers. But I want to see NFAC in every city down here. I want y'all to be like them, be like us. Join up with us. Stand your ground. And when you see something messed up happen, don't just be a witness to it. Do like these young brothers did. This is in your state where this happened. Sleep, where you at? Y'all seen the brother on TV. Sleep for the Rich. Come on, bro. Come on, Sleep.
Peace and love, Lafayette, Louisiana. I want to thank y'all for having us down here. I reside from Shreveport, Louisiana, and a lot of y'all may have first seen me on Instagram when I went viral. Them KKK guys tried to come down to downtown Shreveport thinking they about to bully some shit. My partner called me. He told me what was going down, and we didn't fucking hesitate not 1 minute. Me and my partners, we went out there and we answered the call. Me and some more armed men down in Shreveport. So I'm telling y'all down here in Lafayette, the bullshit stops with our generation. You heard me? And look here, hey, and like I told them boys in my city, all y'all so-called gangsters and little dudes that be in here killing your own people, you call yourself fucking steppers, you call yourself fucking killers and gangsters and shit. But when the real shit go down, your bitch ass in the hood. When the real shit go down, when them devils come around, you stand your ass in the hood. You still on Instagram, you on Facebook, talking shit, Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? You got a million excuses why you can't step when them devils come. But when it's your brother, you grow 7 feet tall behind your own brother. That's what I'm saying. Stand up when it's time. The white news reporter asked me, he said, why y'all black men down here with all these guns? I said, why not? Why the fuck not? Huh? Like I said, the bullshit stops with this generation. I want everybody, before I get to these guns, look here. Every young brother, I want you to learn a skill and a trade, man. Start you a business. And then hire your little partners to work for your business. And then after that, keep them fucking felonies off your record. If you got some non-violent felonies on your record, holler at some attorneys and get them bitches expunged off your record. So you can start carrying these guns and come and stand with your people when it's time. And just stop talking shit on the internet, on social media. Choose your side of the history that you want to be on, man. You want to be one of the ones that was on the internet talking shit? Or you want to say you was out here with that iron? Huh? Hey, peace and love to my man, Jim Master J, man. I thank you for having me, my man. I mean, Grandmaster J.
Y'all give it up and Sleep for the Rich one time. Then every young brother from Shreveport can do this. Then we can do it in Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, the whole 9 yards, right? So next time we come down here, there should be an NFAC chapter to host us There should be an NFAC chapter here already, so the next time something happens, everybody won't be like, where the NFAC at? They should be like right around the corner. Because you should be a member. Now let me tell you something about this. We don't just have men, we have women. You know why? Because they're our equals. That's why. Even though we defend our sisters, we let them get it in too. Because that's their children that are being killed in the street. And since you want to incarcerate 1/3 of all of us and leave women to raise these kids with no man in the home, you can't fault them when they get upset and want to put a bullet in somebody's ass that shot their baby. I don't have the backbone to tell a sister, nah, you can't be with us. As long as you understand the risk, come on. I hear a whole lot of talking, but I expect y'all to go buy some guns after this. I expect y'all to get your carry concealed after this. I expect to see you at the range after this. I expect you to get organized after this. And then I want you to police yourselves. Let me tell y'all what that means. People, y'all got this all fucked up. Let me help you out real quick. Hey, Sleep, hold this for me real quick, bro. Sleep. Stop looking at that girl. Here you go. Fascinated by these Lafayette people. I see you. You see, there's two types of policing. There's what we call remote policing, and there's what we call community policing. Let me break it down. Let me teach. Can I teach a little bit while I'm up in here? Okay, here we go. You see, when you do remote policing, that's when some shit happens in your neighborhood, and you have to dial a phone number to some people who don't live in your neighborhood, and then they got to send some more motherfuckers who don't live in your neighborhood to come deal with what happened in your neighborhood. They are reacting to a situation. They don't know you. They don't know what goes on around your way. They don't know the customs. They don't know that all your people put air freshener in liquor jars. They don't know none of that shit. Community policing is different. Everybody know everybody. So you stop shit before it happens. You know who did it because everybody know everybody in everybody's family. You know who live in your hood. We know who the thieves are. Just don't lay nothing around him down. Don't lay nothing down around him. You know he goes, he good dude, but just don't lay nothing down. He's a thief. We know him. Shit get missing, we know who did it. You understand? Somebody, we know the boy got a bad temper. So somebody get knocked in the head, we know who did it. The idea is to stop the crime before it happens. Not wait until the crime happens. Because what y'all got right now is reactionary policing. They show up, oh, it's been a shooting. Let's just roll in this motherfucker and kill everybody. Whereas if we say, look, bro, I know you think about killing dude. I've been watching the whole thing go down. Don't do that shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? That goes a whole lot further than us waiting till the shit blows up. So that's community policing. You police yourselves so that the external police don't have to be called. Stop being a coward. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know when black people start being afraid. Don't you know you're some of the most fearsome people on earth? Don't you know you're some of the most feared motherfuckers? Why you think they so afraid of you getting upset? Why you think they don't want us to lose it? And I'm gonna say this to all the white folks that it's no offense. It's no disrespect. But I know my people for real. If these motherfuckers melt down in this country, it's gonna be a hole in the middle of your country. You may kill all of us, but we taking a lot of you motherfuckers with us. Y'all have heard me say it many times. I'm gonna show up at the pearly gates early. They gonna say, what the fuck you doing? I say, I know I'm early, but I brought all these motherfuckers with me. Now I've been up here talking to y'all because I was gonna see if the congressman was gonna slide through and he invited me to his home and I saw Get Out. His boys are here. I'm cool with them, but He ain't came yet, so it's time for me to introduce somebody that want to talk to y'all. We here though. I'm gonna fall back. They got a couple people want to say some things to you, But we here. We done pulled up. Lafayette, Black Power. Black Power. Black Power. Make some ancestral noise out this motherfucker. Let me introduce you to my man, Pots and Pans. I got to tell y'all a story about Big Man real quick. I got to tell y'all this real quick. They asked me on ABC News, they say, how did you go from being a presidential candidate to being a black revolutionary? I said, easy, 2 words. Donald Trump. When I ran for the presidency, there was another black man running also. He reached out to me and he said, let me be your vice president. That's this brother right here. And then 2 things happened to him. Donald Trump. Anytime the person who always talks you down calls you up to amp you up, it's serious. Let me introduce y'all to my man Verone Thomas, and he's gonna bring up some other people for y'all. But NFAC gonna hang out with you for a few minutes longer. And then he ain't coming? All right, let's go. I guess we dressed up for nothing again. This is shit getting old, y'all. Verone.
How you doing, Lafayette? Thanks for coming out, and I want to thank Grandmaster Jay and NFAC for coming and stand with us in solidarity and unity. You know, when I called Jay, I said, Jay, we need to free the slaves, man. And he didn't know what I was talking about, because he thought the slaves was freed in 1865. But Louisiana was never freed. Louisiana is the reddest spot in the whole world. There are more black people locked up in Louisiana than the whole world. That means we are enslaved right here in Louisiana. So, today was about demanding justice. We demand justice. We demand the United States government to review every case in the Louisiana prison system. As of right now, we know of 1,000 people in the system that are innocent. Even if one was in the system innocent, that's a case of slavery. And we know about the chain gangs. That never stopped. That's still going on in Angola. So, this is what I demand from the government. What I demand from you is to get involved with the whole political process. Yes, we got a voting drive, and we've been talking about voting, and you always hear it. Go vote. We died to vote. We marched to vote. Okay? Well, you don't have to tell white people to go vote. They know they got the right to vote. What I'm telling you now is to get on the ballot. We need more black people on the ballot. We need to make sure that we are, when we go to vote, we know who we voting for. Look at what we voting for right now, Trump and Biden. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, I'm going for Biden because he's a little bit better than Trump, but not that much better. So in 2024, as black people, we gotta be ready. Why? Because it's our turn. We won with Obama. They got a lot of talk about Obama. He did it for black folks. He opened the door. It was up to us to walk in. And when he left office, we didn't have one black person to take his place. And that's where I met Jay at. I was clowning on the internet, running for president. You know, hey, vote for V, vote for V. And Jay came along and said, nah, brother, let's do this for real, man. This is how you do this. Let's get real about it. And then, of course, Trump won. Then I ran for Congress, and I got to know Lafayette. I campaigned here a lot. And I fell in love with Lafayette. So when Pellerin Got shot in the back. I called Jay that same night. Jay, they got another one to spray. And I watched, and I was watching Miss Marjorie and all the other activists, and I appreciate y'all. And then Jay started hearing about other cases and other people and other injustices. And he said, man, and of course the congressman, old Higgins, I don't know, that was beneath his office. He called and said what he had to say, but Jay said, we definitely coming now because we see what's going on in Louisiana. So that's what I gotta say to y'all. Y'all get involved. Get involved in the whole political process. Let's go to the town halls, the backroom meetings, the rallies. We need y'all to get on the ballot, not just vote, get on the ballot too. All right, and I want to introduce Miss Marjorie Broussard. This lady here is an angel. She's an angel. Yes. Give it up some more, Miss Marjorie Broussard. It didn't take long didn't take much for me to get Miss Broussard on board. Well, I was joining. So I asked her, I said, well, Miss Broussard, Grandmaster Jay is a friend of mine. He see the situation out here, and he want to come to Louisiana. And she pulled all stops. All stops, put me with the right people. We got with the right meetings, and now NFAC is here. And I just want y'all to know this lady just did a real great job. So I'm going to pass the mic to her. She has a program for you with some speakers. Give these people your undivided attention. And once again, Lafayette, I love you.
Lafayette! Hey! We are here. Yes. And clearly, it's a new goddamn day. We know that this is something to be very proud of. My hat's off to this gentleman here, Grandmaster Jay.
Thank you.
Definitely want to thank Mr. Verone for kind of connecting us. And when he first talked to me, I'm like, why me? I don't remember his answer, but it is me. And I just thank God I'm so humbled by the opportunity to work with such wonderful people. Lafayette, we are here and we're not going anywhere. We need to know change does not happen instantly. It's a movement. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week, which is why we have to stay with them right here. How much space there is between my hand and my face? Right here. It's important that we stay committed. So I want you to repeat something after me. I like to say this from time to time. I understand that this is a movement, and a movement takes time. I promise myself I am in it for the long haul. I promise myself to vote for every election and keep my elected officials accountable. I promise myself to stand against all hatred, regardless of what it is. I promise myself I will no longer stand on the sidelines. I am gonna be involved. I'm gonna do what it takes, when it takes, to get what we need to get. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, you have to be in it for the long haul. You have to be in it for the long haul. You have to be in it for the long haul. With that being said, I'm going to bring up the Chief of Minority Affairs, Carlos Harvin, to do a welcome.
We're fired up. We're fired up. Gonna make that change. We're fired up. Gonna make that change. My name is Bishop Carlos Harvin. I'm honored to serve as Chief of Minority Affairs for Lafayette Consolidated Government with the Office of Mayor President Josh Guillory. Grand Master J, NFAC. Sisters and brothers, we welcome you to Lafayette for this day of solidarity. Put your hands together. Grandmaster J, we're honored to have you here today. You are a man of power and a man of peace. You've served our country in the military, and you ran for office in 2016 as a candidate for President of the United States. You're not somebody who sits on the sidelines complaining, but you're in the game. Let's give Grandmaster J another big round of applause. Thank you, sir. We welcome you because you have come to show solidarity with the African American community. And we also know, Grandmaster J, that you are willing to find common ground with anyone from any race, any color, any creed who is willing to put themselves under a power that is greater than all of us, the power of Almighty God. Just over a month ago, our community lost a brother, a son, a friend named Trayford Pellerin. His family and the people of Lafayette were still grieving. We're still mourning. We're in need of healing, Grandmaster J. NFAC, your presence today helps us know that you are with us to help us do that. And as we remember Trayford, we remember all of our brothers and sisters who died in their encounters with police. For our loved ones and for those who have died, may God grant them eternal rest. Grandmaster J, we are glad that you are here today. From Crispus Attucks to the Tuskegee Airmen, from blacks who fought in the Civil War to African Americans who served in Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. You are continuing a legacy of struggle that started with our ancestors. From slave revolts on plantations to nonviolent sit-ins at lunch counters. You are the newest freedom fighters who have stepped forward to demand that America live by the words that we recite in the Pledge of Allegiance, with liberty and justice for all. As African Americans, we continue to show our patriotism for a nation that at one time saw us as only 3/5 of a human being. But today is a new day. Like you, NFAC, we proudly stand behind the words of the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal. We also applaud you for how you are exercising your constitutional rights as citizens of the United States of America. You are practicing the words of the First Amendment, which says Congress shall make no law abridging the right of people peaceably to assemble. You are also practicing your Second Amendment rights, which says that the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Supreme Commander, you and the NFAC are showing us what American citizenship is all about. Your presence here in Park Sans Souci has put Lafayette on the map. This is why we are the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let me hear you put your hands together. Thank you for your example. On behalf of Mayor President Josh Guillory and on behalf of the people of Lafayette, thank you for coming to our city. May God, who has begun this great work in you, bring it to completion. Much love to you, Grandmaster Jay. Much love, NFAC.
I need all NFAC members that's over there in that conversation. Get your ass up here on the stage. I am not playing with you. I am dead fucking serious. Disengage from the conversation. If I have to tell you this again, it'll be your last trip with me. You ain't gonna change no minds out here. These people are entitled to their opinions. They have to live here. Don't argue with a motherfucker in their own house. Back up, NFAC. Let them boys talk. That's right, y'all gotta let people express themselves. We don't stop nobody from expressing themselves. That's what makes this country great.
Okay, our next speaker is Bishop John Wayne Milton of Imani Temple. He's also a member of the NAACP. If you would, John Milton, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Lafayette. We welcome our guests today. And I come even as a college clergy to say I'm all right with the guns in their hands and the determination in their heart that there be a different day in Lafayette, Louisiana. For so long, we have asked for this and we've asked for that. But it's time for us to move on. Self-determination is what is at hand. For 425 years ago, with the Brown decision, America adopted a policy that we are going to work toward integration in one nation. But if the rest of this nation will not accept black people in our rightful place as equal to them, then we have to do what we see the example here in this organization. That is to take control over our own destiny. And I'm saying this to you, brothers and sisters from Lafayette, y'all know me. If no one stands up to answer this brother's response and his call that a chapter be established in Lafayette by next Saturday, I need somebody to meet me at Imani Temple at 9 o'clock in the morning so we can talk about that. Now, yes, I am a pastor, I'm a lawyer, but I'm also a Marine. And I know that most of your members are military members. Let me tell you something, church. Church, I call y'all church. That's gonna be tomorrow. Let me say this to you. When Dr. King and Malcolm X had the debate about the issue of violence or nonviolence, Dr. King made a great point that the 22 million Negroes in America didn't have any guns. And we didn't have the capacity to defend ourselves. But that was in the 1960s. When I was in the Marine Corps, every single NCO I ran into, I was in the officer corps, but every single NCO, the ones who trained me in combat tactics, every last one of them were black people. And the reason was that these senior men we're leading our American military is because after Vietnam, most whites got out of it and went to their homes. Most blacks tried to make a living for their families and stayed in. So now the times and the changes are different. And we must, brothers and sisters, rise up. We can demand justice. But when your demand keeps coming back empty, we must take justice and we must make justice. And so we invite you, our guests, Brother Supreme Commander. And thank you, Sister Margie, for leading us. I'm going to shut up because I want to be short. Too many people need to talk to y'all today. Thank you.
All right. So we know the name Trayford Pellerin, but do you know the name Victor White III? We're going to have his dad, Reverend White, to share a few words with us.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
For 6 years, we're doing the same thing, saying the same thing. No justice, no peace. Lafayette, are we sick and tired of being sick and tired? And we've heard Sister Margie, she says now is the time, it's the movement. We need everybody to come out. See, I have been brought into a fraternity, as well as the Pellerin family. Brought into a fraternity. I didn't volunteer for this. The Iberia Pass Sheriff's Department murdered my son. Saying he did not have the right to walk from a store to his place of residence. And then on top of that, to insult us, they said he shot himself in the back while handcuffed behind his back. And also said he shot himself with the wrong hand. And guess what? It's still happening today. We are here to send a message that we're not going to stop until we get justice. We're not going to stop until justice is served. And most of you may not know, the individual, Justin Ortiz, that killed my son is right down the street at the Youngville Police Department doing the same thing there that it did in Iberia Parish. And imagine that. It continues. So we're asking you, when these things happen, we need your voice. We need you to get into action. We need you to be a part of, not just coming and standing and showing up. We have action behind this. So I'm calling you to do the same. Stand with us so that we can go forward. No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
Thank you for that, Reverend White. Next we have Billy Mason. He drove in from Oklahoma. His son was killed in 2011 by law enforcement. Please give him a couple minutes.
Lafayette, how y'all doing? Just to give you a little background on my situation, my son was killed back in 2011 at Campus Cross, an apartment, by a Lafayette police officer. We got a no true bill in court, and we did file a civil suit, which was dismissed after a year, and then we got it, went appealed and got it sent to trial. We got the trial and got a verdict, except we got a split verdict. The jury said that they agreed that the officer violated my son's rights and that he used excessive force and he was unreasonable in doing so. But they gave him qualified immunity from being responsible for it. And since then we've appealed up to the U.S. Supreme Court, and they have denied to hear any qualified immunity cases, which leads me to believe that we have to push our lawmakers to pass laws that affect qualified immunity. Remember that, qualified immunity. That's how you're getting away with all this right now. That's right. Qualified immunity gives officers the benefit of the doubt. They can make a mistake and kill you and get away with it. Honestly, they can make a mistake and get away with it. So we have to get out there and push our lawmakers, the ones you want that we vote in, to revisit that. Right now, it's going to be a little tough to pass that with with the Senate being Republican-led, because they don't want to touch it. But if we can win the Senate in November and hang on to the Congress in November and win the presidency, then we might be able to get some things done. To the young people, and I've said this a lot, to the young people, the younger generation, be mindful of what you're doing, because you never know. You can leave your house and be doing everything right and run into that one bad cop having a bad day, and guess what? You're not coming home. You're not coming home. And then the sad part about it is you can be like me and my ex-wife were, fighting for justice and not getting any at all. So be mindful of what you're doing and your surroundings and who you're hanging around with, and be safe. Lafayette, I love y'all.
I'm loving this. I really am. But like any good love affair, sometimes I gotta go. NFAC, it's time for us to go.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for
Y'all thought we wasn't gonna come down here. But we here. But we never stay anywhere past sundown. Because I hate to be real in the company of all of these proclamators of the gospel. Shit happens when the sun goes down. So even though we love y'all enough, I still got to take care of my folks. So Lafayette, as we exit, you capture this on your phone. This is history. It's going to happen again, but this is the first time that it's happened in Louisiana. We love all y'all. You're our brothers and sisters. And I could have been anywhere in the world, but I chose to come be with y'all tonight. And so did the NFAC. NFAC, form up. We're going back the way we came. But we want y'all to remember, the next time we come back, y'all should look just like us. We love all of y'all. NAC, form up. Lafayette, blacknfac.com, you know how to reach us. NAACP, you know how to reach them. The ACLU, you know how to reach them. And every other activist organization out here, don't be quiet about it. Get together and do something about it. I'm gonna see y'all soon on Facts Over Feelings or the Morning Mental. But it's for the NFAC, we got to go, y'all. We love all y'all. Black power? Black power?
Arms out, line it up nice. Come on, y'all, line it up nice. Oh, just fill it in up there. Let's go.
Yo, definitely going down. We had a good time. NFAC with Grandmaster Jay. Show the strength of unity. Hopefully we learn from this experience and we can go away with that united energy in our hearts and we can come together as one and not take any more police brutality. We got taxis here, citizens here, it's our time, and stop being afraid. Verbal Pic Radio, we enjoyed ourselves. A-Tone Productions definitely in the house, and y'all be seeing us real soon. Make sure you check out the show on YouTube, Verbal Pic Radio, Verbal Pic Space Radio, and check us out and watch all the great experiences and all the information and knowledge that you will learn from attending and watching our events. Verbal Pic Radio, we out.
And bigger and bigger and bigger until somebody realizes that if you don't deal with us sooner or later, this shit is going to explode and a lot of people gonna get fucked up. So we really trying our best not to go. Am I lying? Now, what I'm about to do is give y'all final set of instructions. And yet, somebody did ask me where would the next formation be, somewhere nice, so talking to my people down in Jamaica. That's gonna be the biggest formation we ever seen. Brothers gonna be out there in shower shoes. Sisters gonna be out there in 1 and 2 pieces with a weapon. No, we ain't gonna be naked. You can't. Why? Black people, see, this is what I'm talking about. But as long as America continues to see us the way that they do, it is our job to show them that we're nothing like what they think we are. We're not a terrorist group. We're not a hate group. We've been terrorized. We've been hated on. We ain't never killed nobody. We ain't burnt shit. We ain't broke shit. And did anybody go to jail today? Fuck no. And if we can do it, the rest of Black America can do it too. So don't talk about this shit unless you're going to do it too. I don't want to hear no more you Sunday morning quarterbacks talking about, well, I would have did this, why did you do that, where was your ass? The next time somebody asks you a question about the NFAC, I want you to answer them just like this, or you join it. And they ain't gonna say nothing. I don't listen to people who talk but don't do anything. Your opinion means nothing to me. You keep that shit to yourself. Because the last time I checked, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. I'm always open. Y'all know where to find me. I ain't hard to find. So you can mink slide your ass somewhere else. Now, for all y'all that don't know, then ask. We have filed the liberation papers declaring every descendant of slavery in the United States as a refugee in this country. Those papers are now available for you to research on the world for. And when you see that, I'll tell you what that means. It means that what we've basically done is treason from the United States. You're now a nation within a nation, all 57 million of them. You do not pay reparations to a color. You pay reparations to a country. You don't pay restitution to a color. You pay restitution to a country. So we had to turn us into a country. United Black Tibet Kingdom. Now I know it's a lot of black folks on the outside don't know what the fuck I just said. But yes, it includes you too. Now, in order for that to mean something, because a lot of other people have tried that, we have to do what's called a demonstration of the population. And what that means is I got to get a percentage of y'all in one place to show that there's really this nation. And that's why we're working on 1 million guns in one place. As a demonstration not only of the internal nation, but also that we're prepared to defend ourselves, because 1 million people everybody to begin. If they put 1 million of us together, ain't shit they can tell us. And I'm gonna let you know that if you don't think it can happen. We got several Native American reservations that have already told us, if you need space, you can come up here and do it. Where U.S. law don't apply. We gonna get treated one way or the other. Now we prefer to do it the way we're doing it right now. And I know it ain't all the white people. It ain't all the other people because they want to be our allies. But let me share some with you, allies and white people. Before we can learn to love you and work with you, we got to learn to work with ourselves first. This is not about racism. This is team building. This is about racial esteem building. So if this works, we got nobody to praise but ourselves. But if it's fucked up, we got nobody to blame but ourselves. No help from nobody. If we can't do this on our own, then we don't need allies. We don't need help if we can't do it on our own. NFAC is us doing on our own. Black power, ancestral noise. This formation is concluded. Remember what I told you. Do not go into the gun-free zone. Return to your vehicles. Take these weapons and best off, store them away from you. Return to where you came from in the message that you came here. I love all of y'all and stay tuned. Get your weapons up in the air. All right, here we go. Everybody repeat after me. I say your name. Never allow murder of another black person. Whether it be by white people or black people. I am not fucking around. Goddamn mo. I am the NFAC. Black power, people, man, woman, child, nation, make some ancestral noise. Put the guards down. Welcome to the NFAC.